Welcome to Tweet of the Week. A very unusual tweet this week because it has to deal with recruiting. And so some of our staff members had the opportunity to visit some of the firehouses in our community in search of mentors. And I'm joined today by Dr. Eric Phillips, who is our supervisor of Accelerating Achievement and Equity. And Eric, along with teacher specialist Erin Miller, were out there talking about our Mentors Partnership. So you want to talk a little bit about what that program is, and then you can let us know how successful your recruiting trip was.
Not a problem. So the Frederick Mentors Partnership started in 2015, and it is a partnership. Originally, it was a partnership between Frederick County Public Schools, Frederick City and Frederick County Government, Fire and Rescue, our City Police Department, and our Sheriff's Department. And really what the partnership does is that it recruits mentors from those agencies to come into our schools and support and mentor our students. The partnership has grown since 2015. We now have additional partners, YMCA of Frederick, the Boys and Girls Club, and we also have a partnership with our Housing Authority and a mentoring program that they have. And so the school system, YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, our Housing Authority seek mentors from Fire and Rescue, City Police, Sheriff's Department, and our city and county government.
And so the research tells us what the power of a mentor can be in the lives of our children. And so the fact that we have a partnership dedicated to seeking those individuals who are willing to work with and support our students. And what are the types of things we ask our mentors to do, Eric?
Yeah, so we understand and we value the time that our mentors take to spend with our students. So there are various ways that they can come in and support. We do ask that our mentors are consistent. So a few times a month, an hour each time that they visit. And there are various ways that they can do that. For example, if they're working with elementary school students, they can come in and have lunch with them and then go outside for recess and spend some time touching base with students, checking up on them. If it's a middle school student that someone is mentoring, then they can go in during some time during the school day and just touch base, maybe in the media center to check on how things are going. And we also have mentors that work with our high schoolers. So, one of the things we ask our mentors is to give us your age preference. They let us know what age of student they want to work with. And we also ask if there is a place in the county where they want to work. Some of the individuals who are mentors want to work closer to where they live. Many, for example, in our Fire and Rescues department live outside of Frederick County. So sometimes it's easier for them to mentor a student closer, for example, to where they live. If they live in Gettysburg, they may mentor a student in the Catoctin feeder pattern. But they could also go in as a shift, for example, Fire and Rescue. An entire shift can go in and work with individual students at a school that they designate for that year.
And so, again, the employers are supportive of this.
Yes.
And facilitate this opportunity for the mentors as well, because I'm sure that's another thing people are asking about, well, do I have to take off of work or things like that? But because this is a formal partnership, there's an understanding that you're giving back to the community, and that's an important part of what we want as well.
Absolutely. Frederick City Mayor, our County Executive, Chief Co for Fire and Rescue, Sheriff Jenkins, and then also our City Police Chief Lando have all been very supportive. One of the things that Chief Co has us do every year, it seems about, is we go out to different firehouses and we will visit different stations and different shifts. Each house has 3 shifts. So we'll spend a couple of days going to those various houses and speaking to the different shifts about the program. And it's so wonderful to be able to interact with our Fire and Rescue community members in that type of setting, and to talk about the program and to actually see how they live their lives when they're on call.
So a learning experience for you and Erin as well, and that's where she got the really cool photo of the big engine there at the firehouse. So if people are interested and they haven't already met you through some of these recruitment efforts, who should they reach out to, Eric?
They can reach out to Erin Miller. She is our point of contact for the Frederick Mentors program for Frederick County Public Schools. One thing I'll also add is that those of us at the district office also go out and we mentor students as well. So that's another wonderful thing about the program. But if they want more information, they can contact Erin, and she's more than happy to share any information about the program with them.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. And please extend our thanks to Erin as well, as she was unable to join us today. But she is the author of the tweet. We wanted to make sure that we made that clear, because I understand that's a little inside joke with your office, but we won't go there.
Yeah.
So again, engaging with students, engaging with the community, and again, recognizing the value of partnerships. So I am delighted that we were able to feature a tweet today that hopefully gave you some information. And if you have any interest at all, please reach out to Erin. And hopefully you will join us again next time for Tweet of the Week.